Hello and welcome to Animal Watch, and this week we're talking baby Caucasian Shepherds.
The Caucasian Shepherd, otherwise known as the Caucasian Ovcharka or Russian bear dog, is a formidable giant. Claimed by Russia as their national dog, but fiercely contested by Georgia as being dogs which were in fact developed in their country. Originally bred in the Caucasian Mountains to defend flocks of livestock against wild predators such as wolves and bears, they have developed a reputation as one of the only dog breeds to be able to actually kill one of these powerful wild predators. But is this true? Or are they simply deterrents? An effective and powerful dog whose presence is simply enough to keep wild animals away from livestock? Or can they actually kill a large predator? Also seen in many online clips as being ferocious property guardians and effective in man training. These animals suggest that perhaps they are better off suited to living outside and away from families. So is all of this imagery correct? Or are we being sold a particular image of what some people would like others to view this breed as? Perhaps these dogs can be kept as pets in the home and will treasure their family and other animals. Perhaps they are not wolf killers, but simply sold an image as dogs that look like they could. What is the truth? Today I will reveal the answers to all of the above and more. I am visiting UK Caucasian Shepherd expert Brendan Monaghan, who keeps one of the UK's largest male Caucasian Shepherds. And he has a little surprise for me, or so I should say, a few.
Hi Anneka.
Look!
Got a nice surprise for you today.
Oh,
Come in.
hello! Look at this! Caucasian Shepherd puppies. Wow. Are there more?
Yes, come in. I've got a big surprise for you.
How old?
They're just 7 weeks now.
7 weeks. A lot of people's full-grown dogs are that size.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys are so cute.
He weighs about a stone him already.
A stone. Look at this. Hello, I'm here with Brendan Monaghan, and look what we've got. We've got a massive pile of Caucasian Shepherd puppies. And of course I visited you, didn't I?
You did.
A month or so ago, where we met the father of this litter, Maximus. He looks like a gladiator dog if ever I've seen one. He's huge. We've got quite a lot of comments that came up on the forum below the last video, so we thought that we'd talk a little bit about some of the things that people were saying. You can click the information bar at the top of the page, which will take you to the last video, and you can see the adults and you can hear about what we spoke about last time. One of the first things that was brought up was the origins of the Caucasian Shepherd. Obviously they came from the Caucasian Mountains, and there's been a little bit of a debate whether this is a Russian dog or a Georgian dog.
Yeah, that's right.
So Brendan, what's your take on this?
Well, after a lot of research, obviously this breed goes back 2,500 years. Maybe longer. First founded in the Georgian mountains, like you just said, but the US people, they found it and brought it into their kennel club in 1930 and started to show it in Germany in the 1930s. So I think they just sort of like claimed it as their own a little bit, but originally they are from Georgia and surrounding areas of Georgia. But now you can find them anywhere, can't you?
And also the Russians, they show them quite strongly, don't they?
Yeah,
now?
they're a big breed in Russia.
As we were speaking in the last film, you know, they have got a reputation for being wolf killers. But I wanted to go over a little bit more about that, because the reputation of being a wolf killer versus the reality is very, very complicated. Look at it this way, these dogs were bred to be flock guardians. That doesn't mean wolf killers.
No.
They are a deterrent, so of course you would have wolves in the area, and the idea is you put the dogs in with the cattle and the wolves won't touch the cattle. That's the idea. So these dogs, in the sense of just being present, hopefully would stop a wolf coming in. But everybody out there, you are right. A wolf, a very, very large wolf versus one of these dogs, the wolf would certainly take out the dog. There's absolutely no doubt about it. And a lot of the sources that you might find on the internet, a lot of them, I've got to say, look like they're dramatised clips from documentaries. Yeah, staged. But also there seems to be a human always involved. Sometimes it looks like it might be a wolf that's got trapped inside a pen with cattle, and then maybe the human has injured the wolf in some way, whether he's clubbed the wolf or shot the wolf, and then he's set a pack of these dogs on the wolf, and the dogs have actually finished the wolf off.
I'll tell you what I've noticed with this breed as well, having them for all these years, is with the German Shepherd, well, if he hears a noisy little bark, these seem to put the nose up in the air and smell, and that's to do with smelling for wolves or predators or jackals or bears. Because I noticed Max and Zena doing it, if they smell something different in the air, they go mad.
And one of the other things that was brought up on the previous film, a lot of people seem to feel that these dogs should not be represented as pets, but we want to talk about that because we disagree with that. Now, I've met Brendan's dogs. They're laid back, they're incredibly loyal. They stick to you like glue. I would say what I noticed in the last video is the guarding instinct is very, very apparent with them.
It's like anything else or any other breed. If you don't put the time in, they're going to be aggressive. I'm out with mine every day, meeting people, talking to people, educating people on the breed. So at the end of the day, my dogs meet different types of people. But when my dogs come home to where they live, you know, obviously they'll guard. That's what they do.
It's like any other dog, you ignore it, you don't socialise it, you don't have it meet children, you tie it up outside the house. It's a farm dog and it does nothing else.
It's going to be a dangerous dog then.
It will become a dangerous dog. So certainly this isn't a dangerous breed as long as the owner puts in all of the work that is needed. And you can see these puppies are so laid back and gorgeous.
I'll socialise these from, like, say, 5:15 in the morning. I'm with these right up till 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night. And all, you know, people come down all the time to see them. So they're around people all the time. For a dog like this, it needs a good space. It needs to be taken out. It needs to be walked at least 2-3 times a day. Like any dog. They're very much the same trait as I found as having them for years and years as a German Shepherd. These are a little bit more docile, but obviously can do a lot more damage in the wrong hands.
Dogs will always look for a pack leader. So when you get a Caucasian Shepherd that weighs a lot, you need to be a very effective
This breed doesn't want to be in charge. It wants to follow. But as soon as they stop following and wanting to be in charge, then you've got problems.
Of course, I mean, this is when you get a lot of aggression with dogs. Is when they actually feel that the human is not an effective leader anymore. So they feel they actually have to do the job for you.
In fact, to challenge you then. If you're the pack leader, whatever you say or do should be okay. When you've knocked on my door and I've had Maximus here, he said, oh, Brendan's let you in, so that's fine by me. If I wasn't in, obviously then it's a different story, isn't it? My Xena and Maximus, if people come round here, which my sisters and families do, the dogs are just, it's part of the family, you know. They're not aggressive towards them or anything. You
said to me they tend to bond quite heavily with like one person a lot of the time.
This breed could have been for 6 or 7 months in the mountains with just one shepherd. You know, and it's loyal to that man, so obviously that's still in their DNA. Even thousands of years later, they love family. The sheep, the cattle, you know, that's their family, isn't it?
So I won't have any comments underneath my film saying that they're aggressive or nasty dogs.
I won't
have it. It's you as an owner makes the dog. And so I hope we've cleared up some of the questions. If you would like to ask any more questions, please feel free to write your comments underneath and we will do our best to answer it. And likewise, if you would like to find out more about Caucasian Shepherds and contact Brendan, he's got a website which is
Northwest Caucasian Shepherds. Contact me and ask me any questions or anything you want.
If you enjoyed this episode of Animal Watch, please remember to give us a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel by clicking the button in the bottom hand corner. And as I said earlier, if you'd like to watch the other Caucasian Shepherd video, you can pop by and I'll pop the information bar up there again so you can check it out. And yes, feel free to comment, and remember to check in every single week where I will be bringing you some fantastic episodes on dogs, wolves, animal rescue, wildlife and conservation. Bye for now.